Hey everyone, just wanted to give an update on how things are going still. It is officially 1 week from today that my husband is done with Amazon and we'll be on our way to Texas. I think we did decide to stay on Christmas Day. It's only $16 a day to stay extra here. They gave a discount to the Amazon Camper Force, which is nice. So I think we're going to take them up on that offer and stay Christmas Day, possibly the day after Christmas. The day after Christmas is our 13-year wedding anniversary, so we'll be married 13 years the day after Christmas. And so I don't know, we might stay for that day instead of traveling. We'll see. But anyways, wanted to let you guys know that we have officially decided to not plan our trip down to Texas. We're kind of just going to take it one day at a time and see how the boys do and see how that goes. On our way from Illinois here to Kansas, it was a real reality check and a wake-up call to how much the boys can tolerate and what they can do, how much they can take, and it ended up being like an hour and a half to 2 hours at a time. And you know, I don't like my son sitting in a diaper for more than a couple hours anyways. We all have sensitive skin, so I don't like him getting like rashes and stuff, so we stopped frequently anyways, so it's cool. But both of them just wouldn't tolerate being on the road for a day, so we had to like chop it up, and it just took a while. So I think we're gonna give ourselves like a week to get from Kansas to Texas, so that we're not rushing ourselves and we're making sure that the kids aren't stressed out and they're not pushed past their level, and that they get exercise and they're able to get out and just look and see where we're at and stuff like that. So we're not planning that trip down there. We're just kind of we have an atlas that's a trucker's map that we have been using, and it's really good because it's reliable. You know, you don't have a GPS that's gonna have a glitch or run low on its battery or not work or give you the wrong direction. We have paper that is gonna tell us that a truck can go down this route that's bigger than our rig, so I think we'll be safe. So we're gonna be doing that, and we're excited. We're actually way more excited than we are nervous. When we had started this, we were more like this is gonna be an awesome time for us to just bond as a family and get closer and you know, get healthy too. My boys are my oldest one isn't the healthiest. He has poor eating habits, and that's due in part to my mother-in-law and Liz, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but you know it's true. You cannot take him out for ice cream and french fries and cookies all the time because it's just bad. Anyways, he got in the habit of eating junk food and being spoiled by his Nana a lot, and it's just taken a lot to repair some of that stuff. So he has a really poor eating habits. My youngest, however, will pretty much eat almost anything you put in front of his face, so he's good to go. But Derek and I are still trying to line up our eating habits with our lifestyle, because we try to lead a fairly healthy, non-toxic life. We use essential oils, you know, we recycle, we try to cook things from scratch, we make our products, we make our own body wash, and I just made a whole batch of deodorant earlier today. So we really just try to live as green as we can and more natural lifestyle where it doesn't include products that we're unfamiliar with or are toxic. So anyways, that was part of the whole yay, let's be full-time RVers and let's get on a real health kick, not just like things on the outside of our body, but let's start eating healthy and get outside and exercise. And that did happen when we first moved here in September. The weather here was really nice, and we were able to get out and exercise, and I started losing weight, which was awesome. But then the cold hit, and it was like a cold snap, so it hit really fast, so we weren't able to really stick with the whole exercise thing too much. So that's why, in part, why we're really pumped to go to Texas. If you saw my husband, you would see that he looks fit, but he has worse eating habits than I do. So I'm sorry, babe, if you're seeing this and I told the whole world, but it's true and you know it. So we're gonna work on that a little bit more than we have been. Anyways, we had a couple of requests to do videos on things like our composting toilet, which we will totally do a video on our composting toilet next month when we're not so tired, and both of us can be a bit more involved in it and tell you how it is to have a composting toilet, living the full-time life and just traveling from place to place, and what you do, and how awesome it is, because it is awesome. We have heard of 2 people already that have had major issues with their black tank in this RV park, and it's disgusting. So our composting toilet is far cleaner than dealing with the regular RV toilet. We've also had a request to do video on our essential oils. We use essential oils for almost everything. We don't really try to use too much like conventional medicine. Like if one of my boys is having an issue, oils would be the very first thing that we would turn to besides prayer. And we would try to do essential oils. So like our boys have been like, I don't know, my youngest had an earache and I had to take him to the doctor, and actually, it's my oldest, he had an earache, ear infection, and it had gotten so bad that the doctor was like, well, we need to do tubes in your ears. And my husband and I were automatically like, no, heck no. It was probably like his 2nd ear infection, and we didn't see it as that bad as she did. Anyways, that kicked us into really trying to use natural remedies a little bit more. So we use essential oils and just more natural remedies for that situation, and it's been, I don't know, 2-ish years since he's ever had an ear infection. So if that doesn't tell you that tubes wasn't necessary, at least in our situation, then I don't know what does. So your doctor isn't always right. So that's why we listen to our doctor, because they are more educated than we are, but we try our own means first, unless it's like super serious. Anyways, we'll do a video on the essential oils and how we use those and for what. Also, we'll probably do a video on just how we live more naturally, especially in an RV. I was making deodorant earlier today, and I was looking at all my ingredients, and I was really low on arrowroot. No, some of you probably don't know what that is, but it's just really awesome stuff, but I can't find it anywhere around town here. I actually can't find it anywhere within like 60 miles of here. So that's something that I guess I wasn't really thinking about. I can order it online and have it shipped to me, no problem. But I am really used to just having to be able to go to a local health store and buy stuff like that. So things are a little bit different when it comes to buying things that bigger cities I have more readily available. If you guys have a video suggestion that you want to learn about or know about before you start full-timing, or just want to learn more about how we live, just let us know. Pop a comment down below. We also plan on doing a review on working for Amazon. Yeah, that'll be a video with me and my husband, as my husband working there and me as the spouse dealing with him working there. It was a bit more strenuous than we thought, especially because he got the 5 p.m. to 3:30 a.m. shift, so it's just exhausting for him and exhausting for me having to deal with that in such a small space and not being able to leave or go anywhere, because Kansas has nothing. There's nothing to do here for my kids. There's parks which are really cool, but you can't get to them unless it's warm, and it's so cold here. I'm not taking my kids out in the cold, so it was a bit tricky having to stay here in this one room, no slide RV with 2 little ones while my husband is sleeping on the couch attempting to get some rest. So definitely some cranky days in there, but also thankful that we tend to remember to stay positive and be thankful that he even has a job, and be thankful that we have a roof over our head, and we tend to just turn it on the positive even when we're cranky and tired and not really liking a situation. But all in all, we're really thankful for where we are, and my husband having a job anywhere and a roof over our head. And we're thankful that we're going to Texas. I can't tell you how excited I am for that one. So to get somewhere just where it's warmer and our kids can get out. But anyways, that's just a little update on how we are, and T-minus 7 days, and my husband's done working for quite a while, and then I'll start working a lot. That's another thing, is that I could do a video on how I help with income in the RV. So you don't necessarily have to work camp, but maybe having a skill would help. So that's about it for right now, and if you guys have any questions or anything, just let us know, and we'll be happy to help you out as much as we are able to with questions. Thanks guys, bye.